wrap it around, what to tell you, to match you, eye level. You're a child and you give it away, but you make me want to grow down.
I just think that there's so many ways of contacting people that you have to explore those ways and not give up so easily. I think people give up way too easily. You know, I sent them a letter and they didn't respond. You know, it is possible they didn't get the letter, right? And you gave up. This is the issue that is most critical to you, but you gave up because you sent one letter and they didn't respond. I think there's got to be more of a fight than that.
The piece, like one of the things you just said, if you don't stay in touch with me, but it's a two-way street.
Yeah,
because a lot of times, people say that they'll say that to me all.
Absolutely. I have a relationship with my order person, who is Jill Marks. I also have a relationship with my state representative, who is Robin Porter. Yes, Rosa and I have, here we go again. I also have a personal relationship with Rosa.
Because a lot of times, people say that they'll say that to me all. Only time you're gonna come around is when you want to vote. First of all, you know I'm always around. That's first. Yeah. Second of all, I don't come out that much in the winter because it's cold. But everybody in this community has my phone number and my email.
Absolutely.
And if there's anything that you ever need, you got to call. You got to tell me. Sometimes people they really want you to know what's in their mind. And I'm not. And I let people know I'm not.
And the reality is this, look, when you call us at the state level, I represent, right, around 100,000 people. A state rep represents 26,000 people. You call us, people aren't calling us about issues. So if I get 20 people telling me this issue is important, I'm like, why are 20 people telling me this issue is important out of my 100,000 people? Right, so often you'll be thinking, you know, I don't have 4,000 people to go talk to Gary.
Exactly.
Right? You don't need 4,000 people. Do you have 15?
I have to vote on things that's affecting people, and I look up, there's nobody out there. I'm like, I guess everybody's okay with it.
So then I'm going to ask a really hard question, because this is something I struggle with. I think we kind of struggle with it. How do we get people to turn out? Like, how do you? I've been doing activism for a long time. Sometimes you can get the crowd, but sometimes you can't. How do you get people to? Again, you know, they know it's an issue. Like you said, we had conversations on the street, at the grocery store, online. But then when it comes time to, in a formal setting, come and show that this is important to you as a community, how do you get those people to come out? I don't know.
It was literally just speaking out. I mean, it really was that simple. It's really not complicated. I know it. People make it out to be, and there's all kinds of books and none of that. All you have to do is just speak up. That was me. I would come to meetings. I would just sit. That's my style anyway. Sit back and observe. And as soon as I'm ready, I raise my hand to speak. I open my mouth, and there you go. And you speak loud and often. Loud and often. That's kind of what we do too, is we're like the squeaky wheel on certain issues. It's like we're not gonna give you a chance to ignore us, because we're just gonna keep pestering you.
Right.
For lack of a better word. Not in a, well, sometimes if it has to be obnoxious, then it has to be obnoxious, but we will keep going until you have no choice. Just to shut these people up, let's just call a meeting. So.
Like, I know it's difficult. I'm looking at you right now. I know it's difficult for you to go to Hartford, but is it possible? And if it's possible, what do we have to do together to make that happen? And if we can't do that, what else can we do? Can you write a letter? Can you send an email? That guy's on Facebook. He friends everybody. Can you friend him and start talking to him? Can you be in his or her timeline? They're on Twitter. Can you tweet them? Like there's stuff you can do that's not being in Hartford that is important. Can you come on a Saturday and spend an hour with this person, tell your story to that person on Saturday? Because your story is going to hit me whether I'm sitting behind a desk in Hartford or sitting in New Haven or sitting wherever I'm sitting. It's going to hit me. That's what I really need you to do.
coming from I'm an engineer, so I'm coming from an industry, like, to be honest, I always tried to avoid politics. Like, they were the poli-sci kids, they always had an opinion, they're always, like, you know, standing up and whatever, and you know, I was kind of like, all right, let me just get my work done, you know, my math, whatever. And so I kind of avoided that arena, but now with, like, the change in leadership and everything, the past couple months, I feel like I've been trying to write, like, a thesis on just to get enough information and understand what politics is all about.
This is a picture of my husband who died April 16th of 2011.
Is he part of an inspiration for you and what you do now?
Absolutely, because you know what? Because he was proud of me, and all my advocacy work. And he encouraged me. He says, Kim, if you don't, but he called me darling. He said, darling, if you don't do it, who gonna do it?
I think that, like, it's incredible that you were able to have that influence, but I think that a lot of people don't.
I think that if my father was an immigrant from Greece, and if I was in the position that he was in growing up, I don't think I would have had even the ability, I guess, to be as involved in politics as I am.
The best way to kind of, like, fight that apathy is all through public education, like that, like civics education. Like, kids should, from first grade, not just be learning about, like, American history, like, and, you know, things that happened 250 years ago. Like, they should be learning about right now everything that's going on, like, why the decisions that people are making are affecting their lives, how they're affecting their lives, how they get involved, everywhere, like that. And that's not something that should be just occurring in, like upper middle class suburban areas. Like, every single, from from the rural voters who just casted their votes for Trump to urban people, to suburb, like, everybody should leave at least high school with a comprehensive civics education.